So I rewrote Wish. Now, why is a very good question. Let me tell you why. I'm bored and I want to procrastinate. Now, going into this, I gave myself 3 main rules as I'm used to reading all sorts of stuff. My second channel is a very good indication of that. And, I wanted to make sure I don't stray too far from the actual movie while also giving myself a decent enough challenge. Those 3 things being: Number 1, Little Star, the marketable plushie, needs to be included somewhere, somehow. Number 2, I'm keeping all the songs, I'm not cutting a single one out, and I'm not putting in any new ones. And number 3, Magnifico, along with his wife, Queen Amaya, need to be classical Disney villains. Now, 1 and 3 were piss easy. All I really need to do for 1 is give Starboy, who we'll just call Aster for simplicity's sake, a dormant form in the form of some sort of star that resembled the original thing, which easy enough, right? And number 3, just make Magnifico kill some stars. Both are extraordinarily simple and were not a problem to include. But 2, oh my stars 2 gave me a hell of a trip. I'm not used to writing around songs, and especially I'm a Star. It's such a bad song. I hate it. I wish I could kill it, and I wish I could cut it out, but I can't. Also, this goes without saying, but for clarity's sake, the songs will not 100% fit lyrically with this new version of the story because I have neither the time, the will, nor the patience to sit down and rewrite songs. Maybe I will at a later date, but for now, I'm not gonna bother. So, with all out of the way, let me show you what I've cooked up. As we open on the story of Rosas, before zooming out to Asha reading it to a whole bunch of kids before she gets up and starts singing Welcome to Rosas. And as the clock strikes 12 p.m., Asha realizes that she's late for work. She runs to the castle into Magnifico's study and starts preparing the ingredients for the ceremony of taking a wish. Soon enough, though, Magnifico enters, and he sits down on a chair as he looks annoyed. Asha asks him what's wrong, and he replies with nothing, just small annoyance, while dusting glitter off of his coat. As the wish-taking ceremony finishes, we look over at Asha, who has a bad feeling about this, though she's not sure why. That night, as Asha's getting ready to go to bed, she notices a shooting star fall in the forest, and she decides to get up and go investigate. When she arrives, she sees a little star and goes to poke it because what else are you gonna do? When that yields no results, she decides to pick it up and look it over. And then it wakes up. The star turns human and Asha is, rightfully freaked out. Aster introduces himself and explains his situation via I am a star. Asha offers to bring Aster to Magnifico in the morning so he can help him get back to the sky since she can't exactly wish for that. She's already made her wish. And so, once morning hits, Asha takes Aster to see Magnifico. But oh no, he and Queen Amaya are evil and they want to kill him. So him and Asha escape. Hi, editing. Lex here to say that there's probably not gonna be that more drawings after this point because I underestimated how big of a task that would be. I'm so sorry. Once back at Asha's home, she is rightfully all over the place. She is panicked, she is mortified, she is unable to wrap her head around it, with Aster helping her, understand everything and cope with it, as we go into knowing what I know now. With this, Asha pulls out some notes with the location of a powerful spell strong enough to defeat Magnifico and return the wishes to the people. And so, they set off to find the spell to defeat Magnifico, as Magnifico himself sends out people to track them down and catch them. After a bit of traveling and, going over a few obstacles, they manage to catch up to Asa and Aster, and, they ask her why she is putting her seemingly perfect life at risk for somebody that they believe to be a danger. And she explains it by going into this wish, and that wins them over. And so, now all united as a team, they've moved forward with their plan to get the spell. Going through, as you'd imagine, a lot of peril, dangerous monsters and traps, and all that cool jazz. Asha, in comparison to others, is nervous as hell, afraid, and Aster tries to calm her down, and it goes into the demo version of At All Cost, because that is the definitive version, similar to one animatic that I will have linked down in the description, because I absolutely love it. We cut to Magnifico and Queen Amaya losing their shit, trying to keep everything together, and then we get into a duet between the two of them with This Is the Thanks I Got. Back over with our heroes that now have the spell and are infiltrating the castle and go to fight Magnifico to free the wishes with the spell and all that. But they fail miserably. Aster almost dies, using what little of his magic he has left to save Asha from getting stabbed. And so, with Aster laying on the floor and at the brink of dying, with Magnifico and Amaya thinking they've won and the heroes beginning to give up, Aster starts to sing the reprise of this wish, giving them a hope to at least try. And slowly but surely, the others join in. Asha, on the ground with Aster in her arms still, remembers her wish in a moment of clarity and whispers it to him, saving him but sending him back to the sky. After that, they defeat Magnifico and Queen Amaya and return the wishes to the people. We cut to a few weeks later. Asha is now the reigning queen and is trying to undo all the damage that has been done. We see her walk towards the balcony, and we hear her start singing A Wish Worth Making from afar. As the credits start to roll, and she is joined by Aster for a dance. And as the last of the credits roll, finally, a single kiss, and the movie ends. Do I think this is a perfect story? Obviously not. Even while reading it and recording it, I noticed some flaws, things that should have been in there but weren't, but these are just cliff notes to get my idea across. It's not, if I were to flesh this out and do another Passover, some stuff would change, most stuff would get added, but for the sake of simplicity and for getting this damn video out there, we're just gonna leave it at that. If you have any questions regarding why I made some of the decisions that I did, even though, let's be honest, this is not that different from the typical rewriting wish stuff, feel free to ask me in the comments down below, and I will do my best to answer with what my sleep-deprived, running off of sugar self was attempting to do. But for now, have a wonderful whatever time it is for you, and stay safe.